Short answer, a bunch of super criminal eggheads, including but not always an actual egghead, who are most notable for making a bunch of Rainbow Hulks. If you want more context, keep listening. The end of She-Hulk Episode 6 dropped a borderline confirmation of the overarching threat for this season, a sinister organization named the Intelligencia seemingly dedicated to destroying She-Hulk while also attempting to extract her blood for presumably nefarious purposes. Why does this matter? Well, like my abbreviated explanation said, the Intelligencia is probably most notable in the comics for having created a bunch of other gamma mutates like Red Hulk, A-Bomb, and Red She-Hulk. Yeah, Red She-Hulk, it's comics, they can get a little derivative sometimes. And that's important because there's been rumors circulating for a while now that Marvel may be getting the rights to distribute a Hulk film back sooner rather than later, and they've had their eyes on a World War Hulk movie. The twist being, instead of the original comics concept of Hulk gets mad and declares war on the world, they're angling for Hulk fights a bunch of other Hulks. Obviously, that's a little hard to do when there aren't a bunch of other Hulks. So assuming there's any truth to that, She-Hulk would be the optimal place to set up a bunch of Hulk-adjacent characters that previously hadn't had a lot to do. On the subject of membership, it's hard to nail down exactly how big the Intelligencia will be in the show. In the comics, they've had quite a few members, some notable ones including MODOK and Dr. Doom, but I really wouldn't expect either of them to show up here. MODOK's already confirmed to be showing up in the Quantum Realm in Ant-Man and the Wasp 3, and yeah, I think Dr. Doom is still a ways out, given where Fantastic Four is at. But there is one key member of the Intelligencia who seems like a natural candidate for the big bad of She-Hulk. Samuel Stearns, aka the Leader. Last seen mutating into a big head in The Incredible Hulk 2008, it was confirmed at D23 this year that Tim Blake Nelson would be returning to the role for Captain America New World Order. But it definitely wouldn't be the first time that Marvel announced an actor for an upcoming movie, only to have them show up in a Disney Plus series first. Having previously announced Jonathan Majors as Kang the Conqueror for Ant-Man Quantumania, only to have him make a surprise debut in Loki as He Who Remains. Granted, a good chunk of this could be entirely off-base or pointless. For example, the same logic that I just used to justify Leader showing up could also be used to justify MODOK, and it's also entirely possible that the Intelligencia will just be played for jokes and not really used for anything outside of She-Hulk. But even if that is the case, honestly, watching all the angry internet man-children who were determined to hate the show before it even came out dig themselves deeper by taking this shit personally, that's worth it alone. In any case, we'll most likely have a better idea of the Intelligencia's role going forward once this next week's episode airs. So, here's looking forward to it, and thanks for listening.